Hey, we welcome you back to the Dedman Center, just about set for the start of the fourth quarter. Got a good one here between Radford and Campbell. Has it at the top. Now to Traylor. Comes off a screen. Finds Chris cutting inside. Beautiful move by Ashlyn Traylor to free herself and then found Chris just up top to Traylor. Trying to make something happen. Kicks out to Williams, who will fire a three. Got it! Carmen Williams, her first field goal of the game. To Azuma. She will go to work against Blake. Kicks it out to Joseph. Her three-pointer is no good. Lalonde with the rebound. Radford with a chance to take the lead. Traylor looking to get downhill. Stops, feeds Blake inside, and she lays it in. Radford leads for the first time since 9-8. Nuremberg has it at the top. She will drive, gets loose, beats Traylor, and with the shot clock down to 1. Rachel Lalonde grimacing a bit here for Radford, but now she takes the catch. A short pull-up jumper is good. Lalonde drops it through.
And this is the battle, folks, that you expected at home between Radford and Campbell, because there's a lot of pressure baked in.
And Azuma misses both. Lalonde with the rebound. 4:35 remaining here in the fourth. So Wagner gives to Lalonde. Now here's Williams. Near side wing. We're tied at 46. 4.5 to go. Lalonde a pull-up. Yes!
That's the one she wants. She loves to do that little look down there and then the stop and pop. She pulls up and pops. That's her shot.
And Rachel Lalonde with all 10 of her points. They have come here in the second half.
Here in the second half, Radford on a 16-3 run for the last 8 minutes or so. I mean, Rachel Lalonde has been key for her team.
Gives it up to Boone. She stops in the lane. Now kicks it out to Fuller. Off a screen. Corner to Boone. Working with the left. Gets inside. Misses. And Lalonde has the board. Radford has been playing very well defensively down the stretch. As you said, Crystal, about in the last 9 or 10 minutes, 3 points for Campbell. Wagner trying to find some space. Gets inside. The reverse is good. .305. Go ahead, Crystal.
Liv Wagner with the reverse is all I was going to say.
But gets it back with 8 to shoot. Here's Nuremberg. Going to try and drive. Finds a cutting Boone. Gets inside. Is fouled. Puts it in and count the basket. Free throw is good.
Spotlighting Azuma, trying to get it into her. They're looking inside every chance they get. They want to get that ball inside and make Radford mess up.
And Boone, a pull-up jumper with a hand in her face. This is a big possession. You've got to get a stop here. The momentum not in your favor at this moment. Campbell very patiently working it. Now with 8 seconds to shoot, Azuma will go to work, gets inside against Blake and scores. The spin inside, and that is a big bucket for Campbell.
She is clutch, Azuma, when she gets that ball around the basket. If you don't cut off the angle, cut off her shoulder, she's going to make you pay.
Just over a minute to go. Can Radford execute and get a good look here? Carmen Williams finds Wagner. She'll drive. She'll pull up and hit. Back to within 1 as Wagner comes up with a big make there. We are under a minute to play here, Crystal. 1 point lead for Campbell.
And no breaths to take for either team. Nobody's comfortable.
Fuller working in between the rings for Campbell as they will work this deep into the shot clock. They get it to Boone, who spins inside against Traylor. Misses. Lalonde pulls down the rebound and then throws it to Wagner. She wasn't ready for it. And it's a turnover. And now an immediate foul.
But not getting in position to foul unless they have to, right here.
That was the 17th turnover for Radford as Wagner once again fouls, and that will put Audrey Fuller at the free throw line, where on the season she's just 58% at the line. Campbell, not the best free throw shooting team. First free throw no good by Fuller. Campbell at the line on the season is dead last in the Big South at the 61% that you mentioned. Fuller misses them both. Lalonde battling for the rebound. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Staves. Almost had it, and a timeout going to be called by Radford.
Coach McGuire obviously wanting to advance it into to their court. They call the timeout really quickly there. Now Radford's going to be looking for whatever they find. Now they've got a couple of players in the game that can make something happen. I mean, you've got Rachel Alon, who's been hitting some shots for you. Liv Wagner can hit the three, even though she did miss that last one. Or they could get the ball inside, force the foul, maybe get the and one. We just don't know which one of those looks Coach McGuire is going to go for. He's got a couple of weapons on the field, and he's got time to make it happen.
Here we go. 23 seconds left. Campbell has not fouled at all in this fourth quarter, so they have as many fouls to give as they want. 4 fouls to give. Yeah,
a couple of hurdles here. Radford's first got to get the ball inbound. That's hurdle number 1. A safe inbound.
Belon gets it into Blake. That was kind of a tough inbounds, but
Campbell did not make it easy. No surprise there.
Wagner dribbles off the screen, gives it to Blake. She will hand a Trailer, who is immediately met. Gets it out to Williams. 7 seconds. Williams with the runner. He's good. Williams has put Radford on top by 1 with 5 seconds left.
Did we mention her in the open? I think we did, and for good reason. Carmen Williams, right? She had the Euro step a couple of games ago, had 20 points and led her team, made a very, very important shot right there. Carmen Williams.
Obviously, you have a timeout called here by Campbell. They will advance the ball into the front court. Crystal again here. What do you do if you're Campbell? Also, you got to remember the Radford, they're over the limit, so you can't foul because then you put Campbell on the free throw line.
Unless you can find a player that you're pretty confident sending to the line, right? And if you're Radford, it just depends. It depends on who that player is going to be. I mean, you could put Izuma to the line if you want to stop her from scoring. She is only a 50% shooter from the free throw line, but honestly, if you can help it, you want this clock just to run out. 5 seconds. They're going to have to get it somewhere within range for somebody to get a shot up. And 5 seconds is actually longer than you think if you can get moving up the court. But getting a good look, now that's another story. And that is somewhat going to depend on what the defense gives you, unless you can get a nice screen and get somebody open in the 5 seconds. So like when we say screen, you're talking maybe like a half court something or other and run somebody off of it and try to get it going. Again, several options here. Not sure which one they're going to go with.
Final shot? Who takes the final shot here for Campbell?
If you're Campbell, well, let's talk about Fuller. She had a big game last game. It could be her. Let's see, is she on the floor right now? Are we looking at number 15? Is she on the floor?
You also got Izuma and
then there's Izuma. Okay, since they got it in the half court, Izuma could be in the play, and it could be Boone.
Here we go. Staves gets it into Boone. 3. She turns, lost the ball. It's on the floor. It's grabbed by Lalonde. Gets it to Trailer. The game is over. Radford comes away with the 1-point win over Campbell.
What a big win for the Highlanders here on their home floor. Coming into this game, Campbell was 3-4 in away games. They weren't playing well on the road. Radford, wow, defending their home floor. They are 5-3 at home. They are now 6-3 at home. But what a big win this is for Radford to beat Campbell.
Absolutely, Crystal. 3 straight wins now for Radford. What does this mean for Radford going forward?
Well, confidence, right? Confidence. What a boost this is for the Radford team. It shows them that they can pull it together. They had their moments. They had their moments of sloppy when they were not the tightest. They weren't doing all the things they needed to do, but they were able to shore it back in and pull it back. But what it also does is it teaches them what it takes to play a top-tier team in the Big South Conference. It shows them how they're going to have to perform consistently throughout the game, because this isn't going to get any better. They've got other teams they've got to play that are going to be hard, and Big South Conference is going to be tough for them.
Absolutely. Well, that will wrap things up here on ESPN Plus. For Crystal Hubbard, Tori Boyd, and Brian Yohe back in the control room, the entire crew, thanks so much for joining us. I'm Tom Purvis. Radford, they get the 54-53 win. Make sure to head over to the Radford Radio Network, where you can catch the Stiefel post-game report here from coaches and players. And that will be it. Thanks so much for joining us.